Well, Sean Cross is the new executive director of the dArc. Sean, thank you so much for being with us, and talk a little bit about your role.
Well, as the executive director, actually it's about the whole team at the dArc. We have over 200 employees, and they are fabulous and wonderful, and we support people in their community.
Now, tonight's event, this is one of the biggest of the year, is it?
It's absolutely our biggest event of the year. It's actually the biggest event in Harford County.
Unbelievable. Now, where do all the proceeds for the After Dark go?
They go to our program called Family Support Services, and this is a program that helps support families who have children with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And those staff, they actually help families advocate for their children, provide resources, and actually just give their families a voice for the children.
Now, Sean, can you highlight some of the events that will be happening throughout the evening tonight?
Yes, we have the silent auction, that's one event, but we have some live auction events, and of course the food and the fellowship is amazing.
As always, it's a pleasure to have Tori Dietrich with us tonight. Tori, thank you so much for being with us, and tell us, what do you do? What is your role at the dArc?
I'm the Director of Development for the dArc, so I handle all the fundraising and the marketing with a great team.
Well, Tori, you can never have enough partnerships, that's for sure. What are some of the things that you'd like to see in the future happen for the dArc?
Well, we'd love to, build our volunteer network and bring people on board to, maybe partner with folks that we support. If you have a special talent or gift, we can really match you up with someone with a disability to, share what you love to do with someone else. We've also got a great unified sports program, so if you enjoy coaching and athletics, come out and get involved with that. And we'll pretty much customize something for anyone, because, the people that we support have all kinds of interests. So.
.1057 The Fan, you know him, he's Scott Garceau. Scott, thanks so much for being with us tonight, and you and your lovely wife Georgianne are honorary co-chairs, so tell us how you got involved with this.
It's great to be a part of what the dArc does, what they do in our community, and we've lived in Harford County since we came to Baltimore back in the early 80s, and the services they provide for families, it's phenomenal. I originally got involved as an MC like you, just kind of helping out, come out, serve some crab cakes tonight, and my wife has been one of the sponsors with Garceau Realty, so we're thrilled to be a part of this, and the closer you get and you meet families that are impacted by what the dArc does, it really brings it home. And we've heard some stories tonight, met some people. It's a special event, and what the people from the dArc do, the board and all the people that live this day to day, for us to come out and have one night of good time, it's pretty easy.
It's incredible the amount of money that we're raising tonight to help people with these needs. And in my opinion, I don't think enough people know about all the good things that the dArc does.
You're right. And in this economy where everybody's fighting for every dollar, corporate dollars, it's tough to find sponsors for things. This event, the biggest yet for the dArc, and I think it says a lot about the people in Harford County who understands what this means, who it helps, that even in tough times, they're here. A record night, the place was sold out tonight. We've got some good neighbors in Harford County.
Well, I'm now joined with Teresa Herbert, and if you heard her moving speech tonight, you'd know exactly who she was. Teresa, thank you so much for being with us, and tell us about your experience with the dArc.
Thank you so much. Well, like I said, I came into the dArc. My son's 8 years old, and I came in through family support about 7.5 years ago. So I just walked in, and before I could really say too much, Miss Lorraine was at the desk. I've gotten to know her now over the years, and I just started crying. And I said, "Can you help me?" And she said, "Yeah, hold on, we're going to get somebody from family support." And through the course of time, I ended up meeting Sue Ratman and Sandy Kyle, Rhonda Creasy, so many wonderful people in family support that worked with me, worked with my son. I worked for a time in family support, and then I've moved to adult services, and I now work in supported living with adults with developmental disabilities. And I love what I do because it's just all about just being out and living a good life and having opportunities and really leading by example.
I'm now joined with Sean Parks. He's a volunteer and gets support through the ARC. Sean, thank you so much for being with us, and tell us about your relationship with the ARC.
Well, the ARC is a very nice place, and I get support, and and I enjoy this event very much.
Now, can you tell me how the ARC has changed your life since you've been involved?
Yes, the ARC has been a part of my life ever since '07, and through the ARC, I've actually had a job at Ripken Stadium as a flight crew member.
Mark Dardozzi, he's the president of the foundation board, and he's here enjoying this fantastic evening with us. Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
Now, tell us a little bit about the foundation and basically when it began and how many members you have.
Well, the foundation board began several years ago, and I've been there. This is my first year as foundation president, and then I was 3 years as vice president. And what we do is we safeguard the foundation money, and we find ways to raise additional money. And we work on some major projects, which we're working on some now.
Now, you have a lot of partnerships from the community and a lot of supporting hands. So tell us about some of the people that have really helped you along the way.
Well, some of the support that we have, like now the ARC is going green, so we're looking to partner up with some different businesses, like Power Up is one. It's going to donate probably close to $60,000 in materials and labor to help the ARC go green. And so that way we can cut our costs and at the same time use the money that we save for other projects and to help support other people.
Now, Mark, what are some of the biggest challenges you say the ARC has had to face this year?
Some of the biggest challenges that we've had to face is just really the downside in the economy. And I think really it's just the fact that some people tend to just maybe get tied up with that. But we've been very fortunate that we've had some great support. Just like tonight, we have a lot of great people that really give us good support for all around.